fruits of the Spirit when we can walk in that? How much better is it for our lives to live by the fruits of the Spirit? How much, for me, how much easier is it to get up in the morning with the fruits of the Spirit on your heart and on your mind than the things of the flesh? You can find so much peace in living by the fruit of the Spirit. It gives us everything we need to combat the flesh. If we're truly living by the Spirit, or have we let the flesh take control? Do we really try and combat the flesh? It seems as if in everything there is being run by the flesh. If you look at what's going on in this world, again, we are one of the countries with the most wealth around. But why do we continually have people living on the street? Continually have people that don't have food to eat, clothes to wear. Why do we still have that going on? Why do we still have people that don't have proper health care? Why do we still have that? If we live by the fruit of the Spirit, we wouldn't have to worry about those things happening, because we would be looking beyond ourselves to help our neighbor, to love our neighbor, to do what we need to do for them to be able to make it. We shouldn't want no one not to make it. We shouldn't want anyone left here behind. We should make sure that everybody is going to see his face, is going to make it over and have a story to tell. We shouldn't want anyone left behind. We should want everybody that we know to be in that great getting up morning, up in heaven with all of us. We shouldn't want anyone left behind. So we should be living our lives around that. We shouldn't let anything get in the way of us doing as God would have us to do. And so I was reading something, and I ran across this online, and I thought this was something that was really thought-provoking. It said, when a church changes biblical truth and standards to match current culture, they're no longer following the Bible. They are following the lost. Now, that's something to think about, because what have we done? Have we honestly in the church kept God's word, kept what he wants to happen? Or have we kind of conformed to the world at times, thinking that we're trying to bring people in, but are we bringing them in for God's purpose, or are we bringing them in for our own purpose, for monetary purposes, for all of that? Or are we truly bringing them in for God's purpose? A church isn't a shrine for saints. It's a place for sinners to be.